everyone, and welcome back to Chronic Corner. This episode is all about how to respond when people say, but you don't look sick. Now, more than likely, if you have a chronic illness or invisible illness of any kind, you've probably been told that you don't look sick at one point or another. And that's the whole thing about chronic illness and invisible illness, is that you look fine to everyone, especially when you are able to get out of the house and see people, and what they don't see is how you're really feeling inside. So we wanted to share some of our favorite responses to this statement. Now, we asked our Dinet community, as well as looking on some other dysautonomia and chronic illness sites, to find our favorite responses to this statement. So the first one, and probably the most common, is just to say thank you. Now, depending on how many times you've heard this and how long you've been dealing with this illness, sometimes it's just the easiest thing to say. I think a lot of times people who say, but you don't look sick, aren't saying it from a point of meaning to hurt you or upset you. It's coming from a place of empathy. However, it's not always received that way. So sometimes it's just easier to say thank you and move on. Now, other people have said, I feel awful, or looks can be deceiving, which I feel like are both very clever because it really drives home the point that even though you look fine, you don't feel good. Another one is people said that they would look shocked when people told them that, or to even roll their eyes. And now, depending on the type of person you are, your personality, and who has said this to you, some people even said that they wanted to say, if not did say, but you don't look stupid, or but you don't look ignorant. Now, I don't know about you, but personally, I don't think I could say that to somebody unless, I've heard it too many times. But another one that was my favorite personally was, imagine how great I'd look if I felt good, which I love because you're adding some humor to it. It's kind of an icebreaker and you're kind of just, getting past it. And then someone had mentioned that they said, I have an invisible illness, which means you can't see how bad I feel, which I think is great, mentioning invisible illness, because not only are you responding to them in kind of a more respectful way, but you're also educating them and hopefully letting them know that you have no idea what anyone's going through. Even just now, when you see people, you have no idea what they're dealing with, and people with chronic illness are no different. So bringing up an invisible illness is educating them too, which I think is great, because as the more people that know about it, the less hopefully likely they are to make this remark. So if you guys have any comments or comebacks that you always respond to when people say, but you don't look sick, we would love to hear them if you want to comment them below. And for more information, visit Dinet.org. Thank you so much for watching.